like boys? You like boys? Damn. You like boys? Oh. You like boys? Oh. You like type pussy girl, calm down yourself. Type pussy girl, calm down yourself. Lock off the light, then make me fuck slowly. What's going on? The kid is song go dick up. I feel like my ADHD hitting right now. Nigga streaming for 30 minutes. It depends how I'm feeling. My lung, my vein, my artery, my intestines, my skin, my flesh, my breath, my soul. My soul, my kidney, my liver. Yo, what's the vibes today though? Like, I have nothing planned. Like this is probably really gonna be a cool, just relax, just talk stream. Cause I don't know. I'm with talking about whatever. I think today is a talk stream. I think I read every comment, but I don't want to. I'm leaning towards the entertaining side today. Let's have a male podcast. Let's have a male podcast that people don't like. Yeah. What you eating? I'm eating slave food. I can't show it. I'm so sorry. Oh nah, my fingers moving like art. Hispaconico. Is that cancelable? Hispaconico. Two. Eat. The kid is sango dick up. What's up with y'all though? What are your thoughts on the TikToks of black people talking about things that they were afraid to admit? Hold on, let me get the TikTok right now. It's crazy. Yeah, I said that. Hold on. Let me get that shit right now. Okay, hold on. Let me show y'all something right now, cause that's crazy how y'all said that, right? Batiman. Something I'm not afraid to admit as a black girl. I don't think the female should be darker than her man. The man should be darker than the female, or at least the same complexion of the female. That shit gotta be satire, bro. Cause she posted that shit mad confidently, bro. Oh, she deleted mad comments. Yo, she deleted mad comments. She put on anti-bullying protection. You're a pussy. I lost all respect for you. Me not know about that. The respect was never there, but now the respect just get to the negatives. Because why you... Have you ever seen a comment section with talking about some anti... Bro, people are weak, bro. Stand on your business, bro. That's mad weak. I never even seen that on TikTok before in my life, bro. Like, what is that, bro? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Why are you running? Why are you running? Okay. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, what was the other one? Yeah, I had another one. It said why are black people still holding on to slavery? Learn to forgive and move on. Lingerie photo shoots shouldn't even be a thing. Why am I seeing your goodies? Yo, I just be looking. I just look and scroll. But yeah, that's what I've seen. I wonder if people be thinking before they post something. Maybe some people just have half a brain. You gotta remember, like, I had a thought. It was more of an epiphany, but it was like it was slow upon myself. And I was really speaking to myself while I was lying down. I'm like, why do we argue with so slow people when the majority of slow people don't know that they're slow? So why do we argue with them? We just need to leave them alone. Slow people need to talk, and we just act like they breath stink. The world would adapt quicker, bro. We just need to, when slow people talk, we just need to literally just let them speak, bro. Turn your mic up. Then when I turn my mic up, why you breathing on me, bro? Why you breathing on me, bro? You don't know what you want, bro. You far from the mic. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not coming close to the mic, cause this is better now. What are we doing tonight? I have nothing, bro. I have nothing, bro. I was coming on combos, bro. You see me eating a little poverty meal. Sometimes, I'll say this though. Me going to the Bronx a bit more, I say I wish that Brooklyn had the togetherness of the Bronx, cause the Bronx, like, y'all just be outside having fun. Like, there's no moves and y'all make a move. Like, I wish Brooklyn was like that. I used to feel like my ego was too high when I would get annoyed with slow people, but it's very valid. I feel like Ojay really a sexy youth on me, big bro. I don't know about that top man. Top man Raf, you looking for a bottom boy? I won't be that bottom boy guy. Kai 20v1. I low-key wanted to watch that. I'm not gonna lie. It's up to y'all though. Imagine living in NYC, Minneapolis, lame as hell. Alright, I'm gonna read your comment. I'm gonna look out for your comment. Daytona, like, what do you do in your area, bro, for fun? Or like you always have to plan your fun with your friends, or be on some nature shit. I'm drinking some what is this? I'm drinking some, like, I might think it's nasty fake. Y'all ever had mint tea with condensed milk? I know that sounds mad crazy, but maybe it's just a acquired taste at this point. Pop a perk and go to a laundromat. Perky yerky. I was just talking to my friend about this. I'm like, bro, girls, this is what we need to address, right? You itch. You girls itch. Okay? And let me tell you how y'all itch. If you go to Puerto Rico or you go anywhere out of your state and you have highlights for where you go and you add the location of where you are before your story expires to your highlights, you're itching. You didn't even wait till it expired. Like, I hope you know niggas peep that, because if I'm peeping you and I'm scooping the scenery on you, I'm pre-ing that profile minimum 3-4 times a day. So why you adding it to the highlights mad quick, bro? Stop. Hold yourself with some social media class, bro. Why you watching that hard, Muddy? Because I'm obsessed with you, Muddy. You think niggas don't be going on your profile, bro? Niggas be It's like an episode. It's like a literal episode. My show for the day. Wake up, hit my little workout, check my phone while I'm eating. Your highlights. What? What you don't think niggas? You must not know about me. What you feel like? Are you crazy? Niggas be lurking y'all shit. Are you crazy? Like, I'm gonna lurk. Toot. What else do niggas do that we don't admit? That would be a good conversation to have. What do we do that we really don't admit? Oh, perfect story time for one of my girlfriends just got into the situation. Okay, this is like old stream vibes now. Now, listen up, good story now. Let me tell you how this, oh my god, this girl, bro. And I can really tell this story because nobody here is from New York. So I have this girlfriend, beautiful girl, really devoted Christian girl, like really, truly devoted Christian girl, but she mad cool. So she's messing with this athlete on her campus, and she's very aware that, you know, he has a lot of access, very handsome guy, and at first she was giving him kind of like push off treatment. She one of them girls that like, she gonna act like she not really interested, but she's really itching. On the low though, she's not fiending in real life. So she got close to him, they started chopping it up. They never had no sexual interaction, no nothing. Now she already knows that this nigga be just going crazy. I don't know if she told me like this nigga body count was like 50 plus or something. What? So they was chopping it up. She would kind of, you know, let the guy know how she is. Like, I'm not gonna be linking you at your crib. Like, if you want to link, like, at least you gotta go to the library, go on a date, or get some food, and da. So they stopped talking for a period of time, and this is how she tells me the story, right? And this is why I love having just genuine female friends, because even outside of that, like, I can guide y'all to make the right steps to collect your husband. Like, sometimes y'all be making little small steps and y'all feel like it don't mean nothing. When niggas talk just like girls, like, we see everything. So she tells me, right? She just tells me, like, now of course this nigga's on the team. This nigga's on the school team, like big good up school, like, and you could say she's a RA on our campus. So she says that one of his friends that's also in the same dorm as him, like sweetmeats, and plays on the team, came in the office and got a pen or something. And then she told me that the guy was fine. She just inserted that in there, that the guy was fine, but she knows that they're friends. Now, I didn't even say nothing, because it's like, bro, somebody fine, they find you saying it, I'm your friend, I'm just listening to what's going on in the story. So then she tells me that later in the day, that guy, oh my god, let's keep track of this. About 2 or 3 days before, he wasn't talking to her. They didn't fall out, but they just had a little misinterpretation. They just had a little petty break. It was nothing, no actual fallout, or nobody did no greasy shit. They just had a little petty but it was nothing to go talk to no one. So then his friend, later that day after coming for the pen or whatever in the office, his friend requests to follow her spam. His friend requests to follow her spam. Mind you, she don't post her spam. Mind you, she don't follow her spam. This girl can't tell me that she accept the request. Mind you, she like this nigga. Like, as much as she's playing the game with this nigga, like, she likes this nigga. Like, this nigga is the type of nigga, like, he gonna move away with mad different girls. He gonna move away with every girl, but like, he see how you move and he's going to adjust. Like, he actually mess with her, because he ain't get no pum me. He ain't even get a kiss at this point. It been, what, 3 weeks? 3-4 weeks? Maybe a month. Yeah, I say a month. So she tell me she don't think of it as nothing, but that's how she really feel in her head. Mind you, this gal is not a leg, bro. She's not a leg. Like, I know her. Like, I could really say that. So then I'm like, what's the mindset in this? So then they go out one day. She go to a party one day, or she posts about a party. Then she say that he swipe up and be like, "Are you going?" And she's like, "LOL, nah." What's the LOL for? This nigga is not funny. What's the LOL for? So, you know, I don't say nothing, but I'm scoping the scenery. So then, before even that conversation really arose, she comes to me. She says, Now you gotta remember, like, they have that flirting aspect. Like, this is on campus. Like, they only not talking for 2-3 days, but before that, they're in the library, whatever, 3-4 hours talking about life, talking about God, this and that. And she's like, do you think that he knows that his friend followed my spam? I said, bro, are you laced? Is this really how some girls think, bro? One, top priority, that nigga scoping you out. That nigga probably told him to follow the spam to see if you would even accept the request. Then, or two, that nigga wants you and he don't know. He ain't telling his mans that he wants you, so he's scoping the scenery on you. Regardless, you shouldn't have responded. I said, did you ever get any instance of that man, even though he was acting away on campus, did he ever try to flirt with any of your friends or acquaintances? No. Okay. So I said, lady, you're gonna have to deal with that yourself, but most likely he know, like, niggas is not them. She called me the other day, she like she started chopping it up with him again, and she said that she had posted something in her highlights, and they was having a conversation prior, basically how he would be like, he don't follow girls because he don't want to be distracted by girls, so that's why he don't follow no girls that he talked to. And she said that she had caught him in her highlights, and she was just geeked, like, oh yeah, this nigga be scoping the scenery. So she had brought it up, and she said that he was just laughing on some shit, like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like, I be typing you up, like, I be knowing. So that even just solidifies, like, okay, this nigga be scoping you out, like, this nigga knows. She said something else that let me know that he knew. She goes out with this nigga for a whole day. They're hanging out the whole entire day. At the end of the day, they leave. They go separate or something. She's coming in the parking lot. The friend now see her and waves at her. She doesn't see. She goes in her car. She says that she gets a text while she driving now. She looks on her IG. It's his man's like, if I see you again and wave at you and you don't say nothing to me, I'ma really like fix you up. Like, it's really gonna be a problem between me and you. Let me eat more of my food before I continue this. No, cause let me make me spit out my food to blood cleat. Nah, cause hold on. And it's crazy cause for the person that said, ew, where my hug at, I'm about to address you right now. He come talking about some, if I see you and you ain't giving me that energy, it's really gonna be a problem between me and you. She texted the nigga back like, LOL, what you mean? Mad M's, like 4 M's. She showed me the text. Now my eyes just squinting like, what? My eyes just squinting like, what? You gotta remember, I'm shortening this story for you. I was on the phone with maybe like an hour and a half the first time, like, yo, bro, he probably know now, so now you probably have to move a little tack. She was scared because after that period when the nigga followed her close friends, he wasn't speaking to her for a while again. So she was nervous. She felt like this nigga knew, but he spoke to her. Now, bro, I might give away too much tea, bro. I might give away too much tea on how niggas move. I can't give away all the sauce, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. She like, LOL, what you mean? Mad M's. He text, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just gonna generalize, cause no. It's like a thread. It's like at least 8 texts. And then he's like, you know what I mean? Like, don't play with me. She's like, LOL. Nah, I didn't see you for real. Mad R's. So I'm looking again. The screen share just like it feel like a fucking movie how that screen share look. So then he says like, aight, you good, but just know like I'm dead not playing. That's all he said. Just know I'm dead not playing. This girl put like 13 laughing emojis. Like the emojis passed one line. As soon the first thing I said when that screen share ended, I said, I lost respect for you. Me lose off of you, man. Me lose off of you, man. I lost respect for you, man. And I told her, and I really told her, like, I lost respect for you, cause now I'm gonna tell you, like, like, y'all gotta understand, like, when y'all have a genuine male friend that really don't want you, and they tell you how to move with niggas, and y'all don't move that way with niggas, and then you wonder why. And you know, it hurts y'all more because to women, as much access as y'all feel like y'all have to men, in y'all head, the men that you don't want don't exist. So you only really want one nigga, and you're probably entertaining two other niggas, but the two other niggas really don't exist. So this one nigga, why you fucking up with the one nigga? Then you wanna come on the phone with me? No. After I gave you advice 2 times, there won't be a 3rd time. No. 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 I told her I lost respect for her. And I meant that, bro. Because I gave you the... Even her friend, her close friend, like, when we link, I be seeing her friend too. Told her, why would you even accept the spam in the first place and follow it back? And I'm like, you dead know you wrong and you can't take it back because you told me that nigga was fine. You got attraction to him. I said, if that was a fat, ugly, pot-belly monster with bad breath, would you accept him in your spam? Even if you knew of him, even if they was friends? No. Yeah, because you're a Christian, you cannot lie to my face. You're devoted. Get out of here. Preach it, pastor. Preach it, pastor. Preach it, pastor. Bro, what, bro? Come on, bro. Like, come. She baited so bad. Now you gotta remember, this nigga is not a slow nigga. This nigga deal with mad different girls, but he got a little soft spot for this girl. So she coming to me now like, do you think he knows? Do you think he knows about the messages? Oh my God, it's like, I'm really looking at her like, should I stay silent? Like what I told you before earlier. Maybe I should just stay silent, let her talk. Just let her talk. Because I'm like, bro, it don't make no sense to talk no more. She like, do you think he know? I'm like, bro, of course he know. She like, should I bring it up? Like, is this something I should bring up so he know, like, I'm not on that? Or, and it's at the end of the day, even though I know she's not on that, because she would never fuck this nigga. It's just like, why are you doing that? Then it's like, now this nigga now, he don't address nothing. He come to her, he going on spring break, he acting bad on spring break, he's going to the top place where everybody goes on spring break. And he asks her to watch his dog. I'm gonna TP you in that conversation. He asks her to watch his dog. It don't go through. I have to leave that. I have to leave that part out. That's Oppie. That can lead to something. Basically, now, ever since that man touched down to Miami, he has not texted her. Now she coming to me like, oh, what should I do? How do you think he's gonna go about it? Let me tell you, you are fucking done for life. You did that, bro. When you mess with a nigga that got girls and he don't move away off of when you make a little when you make a little slight error. Let me tell you how niggas move. Plus, and this is not me, but you gotta remember, some niggas really enjoy playing the long game with some women. And you know what this nigga told her when you open up to her? I have an obsession, or I'd have an obsession with like getting girls so attached to me. And I build it up and I build it up and I build it up. And once they finally get attached to me and I got them looped, you're done. Now, But you gotta remember, he's telling her that from a standpoint after he gets close with her. So he's not telling her that like he's going to do that with her. He never told no other girl that. You see what I'm saying? They still got that friendship aspect. So now, you know when a nigga got his wrongs? You know when a nigga got his wrongs and he's so cool with you now, that's that one nigga that will just tell you like, yo, this is how a dead would operate with girls. He's evil as fuck. Well, a lot of men are evil. I guess you guys are just getting accustomed to that because that's not rare in the men's world. I said, this is what he's gonna do. This nigga gets girls. You think he's gonna come to you and he already peeped the close friends the first time and he ain't say nothing even when you brought up that he was watching your story? He ain't even really admit to it. This is what he's gonna do. He's acting a fool on his break, and of course you don't know that. And I said, he's gonna play the game with you. He's gonna act like everything's fine. And she, you know, she has this thing where, you know, like this girl's not no easy girl, but I keep it up. I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, look at our age and we are humans. Your pum pum is gonna get excited one day. Even if you're prolonging and you're prolonging and you're prolonging, your pum pum is gonna get excited one day. You're still hanging out with him. You still want to see him. Something's gonna happen. So even if it's a month, 2 months, or 6 months, what's gonna happen when he's deep inside you? He runs the show. Then she like him. Then you know what she gonna say? You know what y'all be like? Y'all be like, oh my God. Y'all be like, oh, so where are we taking this? Like, where is this going? Like, I just don't really see you. I don't really see you initiate anything. It's just like we're in a stagnant place. And when a nigga just look at you to the side, and a nigga is ready to tell you what you've done to keep you in that space, you're done. Boo, you hate it? Well, I'm telling you the flipping truth. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. You don't think niggas is tight like that? Niggas is tight like that. Then what happened? You getting good dick. What position are you in? You're still a human. You don't want to fuck nobody else. He not really doing nothing wrong to you. But at the end of the day, he not cuffing you. So what you gonna do? You're gonna stay there for at least a couple months. Come on, bro. I'm telling you how niggas move, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, niggas is not telling y'all this, bro. Like, niggas is not coming on the stream talking about nothing with sense, bro. Like, come on now, bro. She's so paranoid. She's so paranoid. She like, oh, so what do you think I should do? You think I should cut him off from now? I'm like, what you mean cut him off? You did the fucking wrong. Yo, some girl's really crazy, bro. She's talking about cutting him off. And oh, if I cut him off, I need to find a reason. Or should I just tell him and whine and then cut him off? I'm like, bro, lady, what is going on with your mind? Bro, I'm on the phone appalled with her. Like, you are shiesty right now. And it's like, she's like, oh yeah, well, it's dead now. It's dead now. She looking at me for reassurance. I'm like, it's dead. What you thought? That shit is dead. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's dead. Like, what do you think? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna tell you, like, that shit is super dead. Then you gotta remember, who do you think he has more loyalty with? This is a nigga that he dorms with and that he plays on the team with. Probably fuck the same group of guys and they all talking about the same thing. You don't think that nigga telling him, bro? And he already showed him the close friends? So if he showed him these girls not thinking. So, yeah, then she like, oh yeah, well, I know it's done now. And I kept it a buck for her and she was dead salty, but I kept it a buck for her. I was on the phone, I was like, bro, me and you know you're not cutting him off. As much as you sit on this FaceTime right now and you say you're gonna cut him off, you're not gonna cut him off because you're not talking to any other niggas and he didn't do nothing to you, so you're not gonna cut him off. And that man's taking you on dates and you're the only one that he's taking on the dates and rare. And at the end of the day, you like dates. She start cheesing. You like dates. You like the dates. So you're gonna go on the dates. And we are still humans. Yo, bro, like, she's done, she's done, bro. She's done, bro. The legs are advancing because of thirsty niggas. But yeah, you know, I wish the best for her. I wish the best for her situationship. Um, but she knows hey, come to me with your nigga problems, bro. See, I won't even say this is a complex nigga problem, but I don't want to hear that your man dumped you. What do you do? I don't care. Come to me about a current situation where you're having to battle an ultimatum. Then I can come and give you some solid advice. Come on now, bro. I'm so tight, bro. Somebody put a paragraph in here. Let's judge. Let's judge. What do you do when your man is on grind mode and he not prioritizing the relationship as much? I ain't gonna lie, we living in different times, bro. A man gonna grind sometimes and most times to really get his money. So it's like, you want a man that don't have money? So if a man gotta prioritize his things and he's telling you that he gotta prioritize his things for a while and the relationship might not be as smooth, you know. But this depends on age too, because if you're a grown adult, like late 20s, things like that, like, you know, time was already, I wouldn't say time was already on your side, but you already had ample time. Like if you're early 20s, bro, in college, high school, I feel like grace should definitely be given. Like, people need to be realistic, bro. Like, everybody be trying to act like they got shit together. Everybody don't got shit together, bro. That's not how the percentages work. What do you do when you've been with somebody for a year and you find out he had a baby on you? Me blood, maybe not that advice because I don't experience that type of trauma. What do you do when you've been with somebody for a year and you find out he had a baby on you with some girl from Jersey? Why is it always Jersey? It's always Jersey or Baltimore. Who he told you was his best friend? What do you do when you've been with somebody for a year? You know, when you just gotta reread the question, like, find out that he had a baby on you with some girl. I ain't gonna lie, when there's so much broad perspectives on having someone who has a male or female best friend, but at least meet the best friend. Okay, let's drop all judgment and drop all preconceived, whatever you call it. Let me meet that person and let me see how you... Because I could tell by the way you look in their eyes if you want them or not. I don't want to meet... I feel like if you met that person, especially a couple times, bro, you knew if that nigga liked her, bro. Niggas can't hide that shit, bro. Niggas can't hide that shit, bro. You gotta see how people move around each other, bro. You are a survivor. So I took my mom's car, but then she ended up coming and laying it on my cousin, and he shot himself after. Then my dad came out. Did my audio play? Oh, I hope it played. Cause what was that? Not bad ass shit, bro. Not bad ass shit, bro. What was that, bro? What do you do when your girl just got surgery and she can't get crushed for a few weeks? Bro, pray, bro. You can't have sex for a couple weeks. You gonna lose your mind, bro? You telling me you think I should entice you to cheat? Bro, relax, bro. Low-key, I don't know if I should like continue moving towards this guy because I'm almost sure he has a girlfriend, but he's not moving like he does. But that's quite common with boys in my uni. I ain't gonna lie. You don't have the right friend group, because if you had the right friend group, you would know who a nigga fuck with. That's the thing about going to college and you really know the right people. Get you enough gay friends, bro. Get you friend up. It's so simple in college. Friend up the gay nigga. Be mad nice to the gay nigga who know everybody. Then you have your tea. It's that simple. It's that simple. Not too much on Jersey. What would you do if your girl tell you to cut off a female friend you have, but she never came off like she wanted you, and she gives you an ultimatum to cut her off or break up? I ain't gonna lie, that's giving controlling, bro. Like if she didn't make no type of move like that, it's just looking like straight insecurity. Like, but you know, this could be an age thing. Like teenagers, bro, I definitely understand that, bro. What do you do when your girl just got surgery? Okay, I'm going down. Oh, what? Yeah. Set my thing. All my things scrolled up. Okay. Why is my thing scrolling up? I'm talking to this boy who's older and everything was going smooth, but then we stopped talking because he was going through a lot financially. We recently started talking again. I'm low-key questioning if he likes me. Lady, what are you asking me about? What do men do during no contact? you think I'm gonna speak for all men? Trying to figure out if I should let him go or move on. I was around him for the first genuine time last week, and he didn't pay me no mind, but he still showed up to the place knowing I was gonna be there. But it seemed like he didn't care. I don't know. But what do men do during no contact? Mind you, we haven't spoken in 5 months. That basically mean that he missed you and he was there and he probably didn't know how to speak to you. Or he probably a nigga that's low-key obsessed with you on the low and he's just... Some niggas be weird, bro. Some niggas be obsessed with you. They develop this thing in their mind like you're off limits to them, and they'll do a no contact for a while, but they're still preying you and they'll still feel away if they see you with the next nigga. Even at an event, whole time that conversation of y'all being serious never even arise from his side. So I can't speak for that, bro. Fuck what Ojay saying, cheat gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I do not condone cheating. Now, how do you tell somebody that sex is bad? Let's get into that. You know what I think the core of that is? People should be having sex with people they're just comfortable with to that extent. Like, if you was to really think about how much sexual experiences we have, and we just be like getting into that out of horniness, and how much sexual experiences we had where we really fuck with the person mentally as well, and we aligned, you could tell that person anything. So if something was off or wasn't whatever, like, it was never no friction here to tell the person. I feel like we definitely need to be a bit more selective with who we sleeping with, and then that wouldn't be that much of a problem, bro. So my man's family, mainly his mother, don't like me really because we took a break one time because he did some stupid shit. He didn't cheat, but I wanted to hold him accountable because he hurt me for real. But he wasn't honest about what happened to his family. Now they fell away, which bothers me because his mom talked shit about me to the family. And what really bothers me is that he's so comfortable with them not liking me because he wasn't honest. Like, am I tweaked? You're not tweaked. And I feel like if he was genuinely sorry, he would have told his family, because at the end of the day, that's his family. They'll forgive him and give him way more leniency. So the fact that he's not telling his family, he don't really respect you, cause he don't really respect you, bro. Like, what? He gonna tell his mom and his mom gonna not jack him? Like, he should have been told his mom. So yeah, that nigga is not really all about you, gang. Something is really wrong with you guys. Have the day you deserve. Okay. I left my ex-boyfriend because he told me he didn't love me, but he didn't went ballistic when I stopped talking to him, and he sent stuff to my house. He's Jamaican, I'm Haitian. But isn't it weird for him to be buddy-buddy with my cousin, who I'm having family problems with, and he knows that, and I told him not to talk to her? He told me it's not weird when it is. You know, one, look at that. We are getting older, so this is a core. I don't even know if this is like a mental game, but people, you said you told him not to talk to her. So this was prior. You already knew that he had an attraction to your cousin before, and I'm guessing I'm guessing this is from thin air. Like, you could just tell by the way he was looking at her. Not, and you telling a nigga not to talk to a girl, bro. What y'all gotta understand, bro, is there are mad niggas that legit get turned on from having sex with somebody that they shouldn't have sex with. And niggas don't even know that they have. Is that a kink or something? But like, I remember one day I was talking about it with my friends. But yeah. You ever like, I remember one time I messed with this girl, and a close family member of hers liked me and was attracted to me. And she was just better than this girl. And I was seriously messing with this girl. And she told me that at some point in time... No, she would tell me before, like, I know she wants you. And I ain't gonna lie, I'll be looking, but I never made the move. Like, I really have my restraint. Looking like, one day she on the phone with her. She on some shit, like, she on the phone. She like, and tell Ojay if Ojay's ever going through any stress, he could release it all inside me, and he could come to me and confide to me privately. I'm raising my eyebrows in my head. So I remember one time, and this like one time I was bro. Have y'all ever, bro? I never thought this would happen to me because I thought it was just like some movie shit and cap. But have y'all ever, and it be feeling your mind is so powerful. You ever really had sex with somebody and you're thinking about a complete whole different person, and you almost get your nut off to that, bro? And after I got my nut off to that, I was like, no, this is so wrong. Like, this is insane. Like, this is insane. Like, I felt so disgusted with myself, bro. But that happened once to me, so that was improving. But yeah, so after that, she was like, oh, she would always tell me like, yo, I know she wants you, and she would always do certain things to make sure that we wasn't in the same place alone, or like she didn't come over that often, and And I remember one time she just randomly told me on a random day like she had an STD at some point, that family member. And you gotta peep, like I was telling my guys about that, and I was like, though that can be true, that can be the cap for her in her mind to place it like, yeah, nah, this nigga can't sleep with her. Of course, once I hear that, it's all the fucking bounds. It was never going to happen. But I'm telling you that a girl will go to that degree, because the girl I'm talking about, she was on some, you see what I'm saying? She was on some little crazy things. Thoughts on social media and its impact on a relationship, like comparing everything on TikTok and wanting Valentine's every day. I think this is a beautiful conversation to have. I feel like the more we reserve ourselves from social media and start to go outside and socialize more, we can build our own terms of what we think a relationship should be like, and then we can get into actual relationships, meet different people, and kind of go through the errors or the little white and red flags to really see what we want out of a relationship. Because at the end of the day, bro, we all have different personalities. Why should I base my relationship personalities and characteristics? So why should I base my relationship off of somebody else's perspective of a relationship? And most of these people that's going on social media talking about a relationship, they don't even socialize even outside of just mere friendships. The same bitch that will go online talking about some relationship advice will be the same bitch that be like, I don't fuck with nobody, I don't got no friends. Bro, you don't socialize. You literally just talk. You literally just yap. So I feel like people need to take a break from social media and just experience life and experience their traumas and their bad situations, and then learn from that. But I feel like every bad relationship you can go through, you deadass can learn a lot from that. If you self-analyze enough, and if you're the type to actually admit when you're wrong, you'll learn a lot. And that's what I think happened with me. So that's my perspective. Like, social media, bro, it's making people feel like they have unique perspectives, and they're just like slow, mad slow. This guy I found attractive asked me on a date, I guess. Oh, on a date on IG. I was scared, so I didn't respond, so he unsent the message. Should I reach out or not? I ain't gonna lie, after a nigga unsend a message, it's all about how you respond. Because if you wait mad long then respond, you look corny. But if it was in a day's time, you could have just been mad honest. You could have been like, oh, but it depends how you respond, to be honest. Like, if you're gonna respond like, LMAO, I seen that, but don't hit them with no LMAO. I have feelings. But at the end of the day, as niggas, we talk to the niggas like, structure up. I don't believe as niggas we should be unsending messages. Like, do y'all niggas have some faith in yourselves, bro? Why you unsending a DM, bro? Send that thing with your balls, bro. Like, I will never unsend a DM. And you gotta look at it from the perspective of, bro, even if you feel like, oh, you're not that nigga yet, or, bro, before I had 2K followers, I would literally send a DM and I'd be like, when I'm up, I know she's gonna respond. And it's just sitting there marinating, because I really believe that I'm gonna be so up, like, I'm going to get her off of that DM someday. So that's how I was thinking, and I was thinking that way from 17, bro. You unsending a DM, you gotta remember, like, we're niggas. Like, you as niggas, like, it's never gonna, a girl, I could understand a girl being like, oh, I can't deal with shame. Like, what is, okay, if you are a handsome nigga, and or you just know that you got your shit together and you're that person in real life, like, what is a girl saying, oh, this nigga DM me gonna do, or posting out on her story? Like, we're niggas, bro. Like, we DM mad girls. Like, it's nothing crazy. So I don't agree with that. Let me go down. Let me go down. What do you do when a dude been trying to get with you for like 2-3 months, taking you on dates and getting your number, but you say no because you think he holds around, but he's still applying pressure to you, offering to pay for your nails and stuff, but you still haven't given him any way to contact you because you don't think he deserves it. LOL. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to assume the type of person you are, but do you act like this with every nigga that you're interested in? Because this don't even sound like a nigga you're interested in. A nigga wanna get your nails done and he's applying. But you gotta remember how short some niggas' attention span is right now. Like, a nigga is applying pressure on you for 2-3 months consistently, and you're hesitant because you think that he got hoes and you don't even know that if that's a fact or not. And you the type, you commenting this right now, but like, you the type, as soon as this nigga leave you alone, you dead feel away. Because as soon as this nigga leave you alone, and he's talking to his friends about it, as soon as this nigga decides to leave you alone and he really leaves you alone, and you hit him up, he's not, unless he's a claffy, he's not gonna hit you back up again. So I don't know about that game, but I don't know your personality. I left my ex-boyfriend because he told me he didn't love me, but he... Okay, are we copying and pasting here? So I met this guy in August, and when we first linked, we both spilled mad tea. He cheated on his GF for 4 years with like many different girls. In December, we got into a fight and didn't talk for days. He went to go see her and said because she called and someone broke into her car and some BS. Mind you, he was still hurt about what the ex did and claimed he hated her. So is he like playing me because he still hasn't asked me to be his GF? Lady, you live in delusion. Yeah, you live in the delusion. You're simmered in it like some chicken soup. But what the fuck wrong with this Almania, man? What is wrong with that woman? Why do guys not like to give direct answers even if they know that nothing bad has happened, or like when they stop acknowledging you from time to time, even if you don't think you're talking on levels? That's not direct enough. That comes off like a discombobulated question. Should I take him back after he fucked the girl that he told me not to worry about 2 months after we broke up? Only considering because I already got my get back. Me blood. Let me hear more about that. Tierra, somebody pin Tierra comment. When somebody pin that comment, please. Me blood. Okay, so do you think it's a good idea to talk to somebody if you're not financially stable? I think it depends on age and stuff. Like, I feel like if you're younger, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's really crazy how social media is just pressuring mad people. Like, I had the thought the other day, like, people who don't make the money that they like to make, or people who are not where they want to be financially, even if we're not saying dirt broke, like can't buy a meal, no roof over your head, like, do these people not deserve love, bro? Like, what's going on? So I think that's my response to that. I had a crush on this girl in 8th grade. Bro, you talking about 8th grade? You know, I'm not even gonna go over you, gang. But then I made a move, so now 9th grade I'm in high school, and I start talking to this girl. Then I found out the girl from last year had a huge glow up. But now I'm in a relationship. Meanwhile, I'm sneaking out with the other girl. If I want to make a move on her, what should I say? I do not approve. Okay, so what do I do if my ex tried to line me up with one of the guys she talking to? What? What do you do if my ex tried to line me up with one of the guys she talking? Wait. Me have to make sure. Wait. One of the guys she talking to
and she making out with me and shit while being with her man. And once I found out and confronted her, she said that, brother, me not know about that. I don't think I have the Caribbean capacity to have a thought about that. I'm gonna continue, Curse. Oh, me blood. I noticed that legs or treaches are what we call them are not mentally there. They only feel validated or complete when they are getting violated by multiple niggas. Apart from it, it's just a shell of stupidity. Bro, who hurt you? My boyfriend is a busy guy. He has a job and he's not at work. And when he's not at work, he's being a plug, and I feel like I'm just here. We only see each other at night, and a part of me feels like if he wanted to, he would be able to make time for me. We've been together for 2 years, so I feel like we could work through it. But every time I try to be understanding, shit just get more hot. I ain't gonna lie. Some people get to a point where they're just in the relationship, and it's a comfortability aspect. Like, you know subconsciously that you could bring up that you feel away that you're not going out enough, and you know that despite whatever he says, you're still gonna be with him. So that's why he's kind of just being lackadaisical with everything else. So you know that, and it's hard to accept. But what are you gonna do? You gonna leave him, or you gonna stay with him? But I roll your spliff, roll that spliff, my long. What if your girl made a new guy friend and they talk here and there, but it's very surface level? The only problem is she never said anything about him, and I found out later that they actually talk more than I've known. She says having guy friends is healthy, which it is, but to what type of context? I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty vague. Like, that's pretty vague. A lot of people go through that, bro. So, see what I'm saying? But never saying anything about him is kind of a flag. You see what I'm saying? At least when I had my girl, like, any nigga that was talking to her on just like some regular thing, like she told me about. As a man, do you view women as less that have intercourse? What am I saying? Intercourse on the first link. I feel like the conversation has different answers. I don't think every nigga views. I don't think any nigga really looks. I think that's really a, bro. There's a lot of niggas, bro, and we say this to ourselves like, we'll sleep with. There's some bro. There's some girls, bro. I don't know if it's an aura or something, bro, but after a while, after you really get older, and I feel like if you're a person, everybody says they can pick up on energy, but I don't even necessarily think it's energy. I just think it's examples. I feel like when you speak to a woman long enough, you'll get to really know her character, even if she's not talking about other niggas. Like a nigga that really, like, I really like listening to women, bro. So when I just listen to you long enough, bro, even if it's you just telling me potential cap in the beginning, like, I'm gonna know your character. So I feel like there's a lot of niggas, like a lot of us, bro, like some girls, how can I say it? It's not the same. It's not the same. You'll sleep with a girl first night and niggas will cuff that girl, and there's another girl that can make you wait 3 months and niggas is not cuffing you. Niggas still know about you. Why do guys not like to give direct answers? But of course, it still plays a factor. Nobody telling you to give out your pum pum every night, every first night. For this person that keeps putting, why do guys not to? I'm gonna go over you because I'm gonna start stuttering. Okay, so Ojay, this is the no contact story. He stopped viewing my IG story, and when I see him on campus, we walk straight past each other. Yeah, that's not a skill. Yo, that's what's really funny about college. Like, you really gotta walk past niggas like you don't know them, bro. I seen your pum pum with the stubbles. Dick to crack. Now you walking past me like you don't know me. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we really doing? Like, why was niggas really holding that posture, bro? Like, that's not really crazy, bro. That's really mad crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I miss some aspects of college though. Um, walk past each other, but literally before going to the hangout, we were both at. We have mutual friends. They told him I was gonna be there. He still went. So literally, what do I do? Mind you, he was in the wrong, which is why he went no contact. But he literally loves me like he doesn't care. Mind you, I have people on my body, but I'm scared to move on because he still want. You want him though. So if you want him to say something to him, see what I'm saying? We're not perfect people. You say, well, you know what you're getting into. And this sound like if he say one word to you, you're right. You're right back at square one. So I want to hear this, Muddy. Why do dudes fuck with the whole hood, but then have the audacity to be mad when you fuck with somebody else, especially when y'all was never together? That's a basic question. We know the answer to that, bro. OJ, do you think in your early 20s you should focus on getting your emotion and helping your family before getting a gal and being serious about starting a relationship? Honestly, I just really believe in balance. So, I feel like as we start to choose who we interact with in a little bit more of a wiser manner and we stop being so lustful, I feel like we can get to a point where we appreciate the core woman in our lives, and we could still like have those bonds, but it's still priorities. Because I feel like, okay, if you meet a girl right now in your young 20s and you like her but you still getting your shit together, you also know she's a gem if she's getting her things together. Like almost any girl I talk to that I really like she has her own things going on, so we're never gonna be talking like all the time. And I'm kind of attracted that she has her own things going on, and then but you see what I'm saying? I feel like you need to mess with people on your vibe. I feel like this means like you're gonna exclude people for a certain age. You're missing out on experiences because you need a balance, bro. You don't want to be older and be like you didn't do certain stuff, even outside of relationships. Like I don't necessarily agree with the people that just be like, I was grinding my whole 20s. I ain't go to no parties. Like you don't have no experiences, bro. And not to necessarily just say parties, but you know what I mean. The kid is some with the cup. What do I do? I've been with this guy for almost 2 years, and he has only come to see me twice. He lives 2 hours from me, and it's only been me going to see him constantly. Mind you, I'm a college student. I work and I don't have a car at the moment. And when I'm away at school, it's more distance. He says it's a financial thing, which I could understand, but he always out with his friends doing other stuff, and when I bring it up, he just says I'm guilt tripping him. You like that cocky, don't you? You love riding that cocky. Take the train 2 hours for that cocky. You like that cocky. You're not going nowhere right now. Don't lie in the comments. Don't lie in the comments. Come on now. Don't lie. You like that cocky. Don't come here what you do not, sir. Don't call me sir. Calling him sir. Don't call me that synonym for daddy. Don't call me that. Call him that. Hi. I recently spoke with my guy friend, and he let me know that most guys, no matter how much they like a girl, if they have to wait more than 3 weeks for coochie, they're not sticking around. Is this true? I generally feel like all men can't be that lustful. I don't think that's true. I feel like every nigga is different. Like I can say, some niggas play the long game. Like some niggas really, that's not true, bro. Every nigga is different, bro. Like some niggas, they enjoy the chase. Come on now. Yeah, girls know that. Some niggas, but they don't care. They'll be on your body for years. So I don't think that's true. I had to move away to a different country, leaving behind my closest friends I grew up with. Recently, it's been like we are drifting apart, and sometimes I sense bad vibes from them. Also, every time we speak, I'm the one initiating the conversations. Should I talk it out with them or leave it alone and move on for them? Well, you have two choices. Like, you're a human at the end of the day. You got emotions. I feel like it is an instance you should just bring up, even if it feels embarrassing. Like, you're not seeing them, so might as well just bring it up. But you also know your intuition. You also know when somebody giving you weird energy. So it's just like, you gotta remember, like, we're young, bro. Like, you can make core friends when you're 30 and 40. Like, this is not the end of your bonds. And I think it's more beautiful because I feel like after school is finished, you really see that you create your own structure of a social group, even if it's just necessarily acquaintances. Like when you really look at high school and college, bro, like we did not hand pick our friends like that. Like it was really a vicinity thing. Um. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm. OJ question. So I've known this man for 3 years, and we've been on and off, but he kind of has these financial goals for the both of us, in terms of us getting new cars and moving to Dallas because we live in California right now. But he did told me right now he does not want to be in a relationship with me, and I feel like that's just an excuse for him to do whatever he wants. My friends think I should use him, but obviously I feel like the love runs deep both ways. So it's like, Lord, you don't know. That's a very hard situation because at the end of the day, you gotta remember your friends don't know him, and you could only be telling your friends things from a side that kind of comes off biased. I don't know. I don't know how he is. See what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if a nigga's telling you that he wants to do something with you and he doesn't go through with it, that's already a red flag right there. Like, what? You gotta remember, like, you have to, as you start getting older as a woman, you gotta start questioning, why is a nigga lying to you when he does not have to lie? And you already like him. Bro, this is a nigga that's just going to cap to you for mad time. So I think that's the red flag there. It's almost, it's as small as, bro, even in younger kids, like, girl, like, bro, it's as small as a nigga being like, what's your shoe size? Like, why are you asking a girl the shoe size and you're not gonna get her no shoes? Like, I don't know, gang. So, you know, I'm leaning towards that because it's like, why he brought that up in the first place if he wasn't on that? OJ, what it mean for a nigga to be on your body for a year? Then when you finally go for it, the nigga start acting weird months later. Keep in mind we were friends while he wanted me too. You said months later. Normally niggas act weird a weeks later. I don't know about months later. It could be even a day later. So you saying that he moved weird months later? I'm not gonna sit here and say you did something, but it could be something more than that. I'm a female in computer science, and all my classmates are quiet because mostly introverts and the city culture in general. Also, one of maybe 2 girls in my class. How should I open up to guys in my class without it automatically being thought of a fling or something? I don't know, because I always say I don't know with those things, because what do these women on podcasts tell you to do? Eye contact, flirty, drop a pencil, telling, bro, don't turn into Terrence now. Don't turn into Terrence. Like, I feel like it's so iffy. It's so hard for a girl to kind of try to grasp a nigga, because it's like anything you do can be seen as you just doing too much because you a girl. Like, you're not supposed to do anything. I just think you gotta find a setting in class or something where you're having a group convo or something, and you find a way. Luckily you could group with him, or look at him and then group with him, and then have some just like interesting ass questions that will line down to something a little bit more narrow that you like to talk about. And it could just be random ass questions that anybody would like to speak about. How should I flirt with this guy that comes into my job? That's what you at your job for. You at your job to fuck. You look a fuck boyfriend. I don't know how to answer that. I've been in the talking stage with this girl for 2 years. Should I make a move? What? What? Bro, respect yourself, bro. bro, respect yourself, bro. What? Bro, respect yourself, bro. What you think about being a dilemma? Like, you're dealing with 2 gal at your college and they don't know, but one outcome can lead to your reputation being destroyed and the other being tack. Move. I went through this. No, that's not English, bro. But lost my reputation. What should you do? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that's a learning lesson, and I just feel that's a learning lesson to be like, when you talk to girls, you tell them that you talk to other girls so they can't do anything. And I mean, that sounds weird, like, can't do anything. So they don't feel away if they do fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You get older. I'm about to scroll all the way down. I just don't want to go over some people's things. No pen. What's up, Ebony Queen? I mean, I know about that username. I mean, I know about that. Ojay, why do legs have the sad story of being bullied but turn into a leg witnessing that? You gotta deep dive into the journey of the past that affects the present of the leg. What you think about that? Bro, I know you gotta be a young teenager, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I think it's pretty sad to hear how some, and then what's that term for some girls who get they'll get essayed very young in their life, even by family members or by or acquaintance or a friend, and then they'll become, what's that term for when you become like a sex addict but off of sexual trauma? What's the term? Hypersexual. Yeah, so it's like, it'd be sad, it'd be sad to hear. I just feel like I see these examples and it just enlightens me a little bit more of how I like to raise my daughter and be very mindful of the environment I don't want to raise my daughter in. But at the same time, bro, this is a very worldly world. Should I tell a guy I'm only speaking to him? Should I tell a guy I'm only speaking to him? For context, I go to Miami and he goes to a school in a different time zone, so he never really believes that it's only him. But I genuinely just want him. But he can also be bugging in college too. So should I play the long game and bug out, or I ain't gonna lie, I don't think that's my opinion to give, because I don't know him. That's not my opinion to give. My ex cheated on me, and after a few months we started talking again, and that lasted about a month because she told me she did something with someone when we weren't talking, and I was too. But am I wrong for blocking her or not? What? My ex cheated on me and after a few months we started talking again, and that lasted about a month because she told me she did something with someone when we weren't talking, and I was too. But am I wrong for blocking her? But you're a man, bro. I don't know what input to give on that. Like, are y'all both doing the wrong? Like, I don't give advice to people who both do the wrong, bro. But at the same time, the only grace I give when it comes to wrong in relationships, like, if your nigga cheat on you and you feel like you want to get your lick back, you want you're wrong, but it's like, you're a human, bro. Some people want they get back, you see what I'm saying? But if it's both like y'all both cheating and y'all both didn't know that one party was cheating, I'm not no advocate for that. But if you knew and it's just like, okay, like, nah, why this nigga played with me? Like, nah, I'm gonna get my one. At the same time, as a girl though, you doing that, bro, you have to be very tapped, because if there's certain niggas, bro, they find out that you was cheating on a nigga and he cheated and you thought the resolution was to cheat back, a certain nigga is not gonna cuff you, bro. So, what's up, my eyelid? My friend Sissy fuck with this girl we met at Applebee's, Eli. Then we found out that she got a GF. But the Eli girl is in a toxic relationship. My friend Sissy has a good head on her shoulders. So what advice should I... Bro, I need English. Plus the girl, Eli, don't want to give out her Insta or nothing, but told her she just took off her promise ring. Okay, this is giving Junction Flatbush love story. I'm gonna need you guys to get a little bit older, okay? Because you're talking about promise ring at Applebee's. Promise ring at Applebee's, bro. Go do your homework. Why are you talking about some promise ring at Applebee's, bro? Bro, go deal with your little bro. Promise ring at Applebee's, like, this shit sound like KP. Like, what is this conversation? Like, bro, promise ring at Applebee's, like. Yo, I'm really gonna be a trolling ass old nigga when I'm older, cause bro, when niggas come to me with their little stories, bro, like, come on, gang. Hey, yo. Sorry, I just wanted to write this quickly. One eye open when I'm sleeping. My eyes about to start getting. Let me turn on this brightness, bro. It's this shit bothering my eyes. So I was talking to this guy, and not in that way, at least on my side, would sometimes say things or make small flirty comments that I would ignore because I didn't see him in that way. But the weird thing is that he would text me for like 2-3 months straight to the point where we're best friends on Snap and then ghost. Even though I don't think I see him in any type of way, I don't know if I should address it. Well, my thing to some of you girls is, let me ask you this, like, if you know that a nigga, you know when a nigga likes you, and you know when a nigga is heavily obsessed with you, like, you, bro, no man is, no matter how much I fuck with some nigga, like, I'm not 2-3 texting every day, like, bro, you know when a nigga like you, bro. So it's like, if you know a nigga like you and you don't like him, why are you playing along with it? Even if you know like he's not being as direct, like, why are you playing along with it? Like, when are we too old for that? I don't know how I feel about that game. He's been trying to get with me, and he said he's going to keep trying even when I get married or some shit. But I don't know if he was just talking shit or he's saying he's gonna keep trying until he gets my number or whatever. I think he's cool most of the time, but the way he talks is out of pocket sometimes and it throws me off. A guy that I hear call a woman a bitch, I don't know how I feel about that. But I just don't know how to move / handle with the situation. He's not my typical type. Well, it sounds like you're considering him. And if you consider him, bro, those the type of nigga, bro, you fuck him or you get with him, you're gonna be with that nigga for a very long time. So just know that. Why do females pay hard to get and then wanted to chase them? I think that's the way of nature, bro. Honestly, I still have a Caribbean mindset. So, the way I grew up and what I hear from the women in my family is that, men like... I grew up in an environment where men like to pursue women. Like, it was never deemed weird for a man to pursue a woman. But at the same time, that I mean that a woman was just moving like some rose toy demon on a podcast. Like, they knew how to be nice. They knew how to, choosing signals and all that. So, I don't think... But as far as playing hard to get, that's cute in some ways. Like, it depends, bro. It depends. Like, you know when a girl's playing hard to get, and you know when a girl don't want you, bro. So come on now. What do you do when you have been with somebody for 2 years and the parents arrange marriage behind his back? What? Wait. Sometimes I read some comments, I feel so slow because it's like, what am I reading right now? What do you do when you have been with someone for 2 years and the parents arrange marriage behind his back? Now he is being forced to do it, but he does not want to. They're saying if he doesn't do it, both him and the family will face consequences. Bro, that's not even English right now. Because that's not even English right now. What do I say to that, bro? Like, what do I say to that, bro? Like, you gotta remember, bro, keep some questions within my age group and my experiences, bro. Anything that gotta do with marriage and divorce, I'll never answer, like, even on the slightest extent of that. Because it's like me, bro. Every 2 months I say this with my friends, somebody get pregnant, and I'm like, except one friend I have, and I'm like, bro, like, we are dead ass kids. Like, what's going on? Like, the older I get, is just more I be like, bro, I can't see somebody having a child before 25, bro. Like, I just like, well, bro, nigga. First of all, then what's the average age somebody graduate college? I have mad shit on my desk. I can't even type that shit up right now. $21 old, right? 21, 22, 21 to 25. Bro, you in school your whole life. You in college for 4 years. You're not even going to give yourself 4 years to just... And it's like, it's interesting because in high school, you never see it. In college, you may start to see it. A few people see it. But and it used to always be the most, like, coolest thing to think about when teachers would come in class and be like, oh, you guys don't know yourselves yet. Like, you're going to grow into knowing who you are, and you're going to change, and you're going to learn yourselves, and You're gonna go through all this trauma and be able to, pull it apart. And it's like, how do you get to know yourself having a child that early, bro? I don't know, gang. I feel like I don't know, gang. But, everybody got their own different experiences. I was in this on and off relationship for the past 3 years. I've done everything with this girl. She was at my first everything. She cheated on me around Thanksgiving and my ego took a big hit. After getting out of that relationship, I feel like it's harder to talk to women, if that makes sense. What tips would you give me to improve in that area? Well, I think the first tip I should give you is not a tip. It should be a pat on the back, because a lot of niggas, bro, they lose their V to their girl in a relationship. Like, a lot of niggas not gonna say it, but they're dead staying with that girl. Like, they were dead stay with that girl. They were dead being some toxic ass shit. So I think it's really good. And I feel like as niggas, we don't really pat ourselves on the back for, making a low. Like, you got out of that relationship, bro. So, pat yourself on the back. As far as now, I just feel like you have to make yourself uncomfortable. I feel like that's how I improve my confidence. Like, I'm still a pretty reserved person, but like, I have my anxious times, and I still make sure that when I go outside, I'll socialize, even if I feel like, I might not be that confident that day. And I feel like it's the same that applies to women. Like, a woman is a regular person, bro, and you just gotta speak to women more. And then I feel like we as niggas would have easier time speaking to women and women liking us genuinely outside of our looks if you created more female friends. Cause just put it in that perspective. Niggas be like, yo, bro, like, I'm just trying to fuck, like, I'm not having no female friend. But if you had more female friends, you would just know how to approach a woman on a calm tip, like, and that'd be cool with her. And it's not no shit where you're gonna be best friends with her to make her like you. Like, she just like you off of how you are. So I feel like that's really a cheat code. Like, and not cheat code, but like, just really having more female friends. I'm talking about kinks. The kid is song dick up. Ojay, so I have a friend that I had to cut her off for Loki trying to talk to some dude that I was talking to in high school by going through my Snapchat and getting this Snapchat and framed it as I was making sure he was treating you right. Oh my god, she's sick. Yo, but later on I just thought I was overreacting. Years later, me and that dude don't mess with each other anymore, and then she sends me a message saying, oh, he messaging her, but she not interested, but yet still responding. So I cut her off. I'm not answering simple questions. What's up, RG? I broke up with my future husband, and he was everything, but we're in a long distance relationship because he's in college, but he has no motion right now. Yo, isn't that crazy to just put in a paragraph as you're articulating yourself, like, he has no motion right now? Like, isn't our lingo, bro, our lingo right now is so funny. Like, he has no motion right now. Oh my god, like, imagine this nigga seeing that, bro. Like, he has no motion right now, so we barely get to see each other. Was I wrong? I don't know. When it comes to niggas and y'all cutting off a nigga due to finances, like, it could be a bunch of things. Like, I don't really insert myself with people, and like, when it comes to finances, because it's finances in different degrees. Like, it's not like, it's so picky, bro. Like, I'm not gonna insert my opinion on y'all and y'all money situations. Okay, I'm gonna scroll all the way down. I can't. Okay, yeah. So I told this dude I liked him, and we talked for a month. I told him he could dub me if he didn't fuck with me, but he never did. Then a month later, he said he never had feelings for me. It's like he like me or not, and everything around us thought he did too. You gotta remember, niggas are weird. You telling a nigga, oh, you could dub me, like, I'm not really tripping, that'll make a nigga just want to get you more, just to like play. Some niggas, bro, niggas are unpredictable, bro. Some niggas, bro. Some niggas is really unpredictable, bro. What would you do if the girl you genuinely fell in love with had a tape with her ex and niggas you know seen it? That's a very tricky situation because I don't even mean that she a leg, like she just got a sex tape with her ex. See what I'm saying? But so it's like it's so it's so easy from a woman's perspective to sit here and be like, you need to be mature, like I'm not a leg, like that's just something that me and him took, like that's on him for exposing it. But at the same time, bro, we're niggas, bro, and it's just it falls right into the barbershop conversation. Like every it's so easy to say, but when you're in that situation, how are you gonna feel consistently? It depends, bro. It depends, bro. I don't know if I could give advice on that. I don't know. It's just easy to be like, don't be insecure, but bro, come on, gang. Like, damn, bro. I say this. If you feel like you could bear with that and you could develop a framework and won't bother you eventually, I say stick through that. But if you feel like you can't bear through that, get out of that, bro, because that's something you're gonna hear every single day, especially on campus. What, bro? Bro, if that's not something, if that's not something you feel like you could deal with mentally, bro, get out of that, bro, cause it's your sanity first. They gonna do you like hell, bro. Especially in college, bro. Like, come on, bro. Look at college, bro. Like, college is high school part 2. Like, niggas are gonna done you, bro. You're never gonna hear the end of that. When do you think a friend dumping their trauma gets too much? Because I feel like in one of my friendships, it's just her talking about her problems. I hate saying it, but it's getting tiring. Unfortunately, that's all we talk about. I ain't gonna lie, that's not your friend, bro. That's not your friend, but you know that now. Like, and it's crazy because my closest friends, like, it's not even that they necessarily trauma dump. Like, I don't know, like, I don't be having people like that around me. Like, I don't know, like, I was never fond to the person that just be ready to just dump everything, because it's like you're ready to just tell me your whole, you're ready to just lay everything on me, and it's like you don't think I have problems as well, that I'm not, like, I know how to bear it more. But you know, some people are different. Some people, like, that's how they cope, and they can only cope by telling people things. But it's like, gang, that was never my type of bond. That was never my type of bond. This girl I'm with, the week we started talking, she was entertaining another guy for like a few weeks. When I asked her, I seen that. Okay, I'm going all the way down. Have you ever heard of retroactive jealousy, where your partner is obsessed with your past in a way where they fantasize and create scenarios about it, and it becomes obsessive? I never heard of that in my life. It's like I fake don't even understand what you meant. Batty boy. You feel threatened. You feel threatened by your partner's past relationships. Feeling jealous about your partner's past may manifest in information seeking behaviors like social media searching, but may also come up as constant comparisons, sarcasm, or snooping. I feel like that's more of a girl thing, a common girl thing. I want to say, I mean, like, that's. I feel like I just see that more with like girls, especially if they have a man of stature. Like, y'all do y'all lurking, but there's definitely different degrees to that. OJ, this girl messaged me first, and we've been talking for a bit, and I asked her to be my girlfriend, but she says she's not ready for a relationship because she has to sort out her mental health. She says she feels the way. She said she feels the same way. What? What? This girl messaged me first, and we've been talking for a bit, and I asked her to be my GF, but she says she's not ready for a relationship because she has to sort out her mental health. She says she feels the same way I do. Should I what? I don't know, gang. You said she texted you first, so she jacking you. It could be the truth, bro. It could be the truth. Like, she hit you up first. You know what I'm saying? A lot of girls not hitting up niggas first, so it could be something she's really going through. At the end of the day, you know, people be lying, but I don't mean that she lying. I have a guy best friend, and he low-key does hella girls wrong, and it makes me uncomfortable. But when he tells me, is it bad that I low-key want to cut him off, or am I doing too much? Nah, it's not bad that you want to cut him off. Like, we gotta start maturing, bro. Like, a nigga that enjoys doing a girl wrong for no reason, bro, like, you gotta understand, like, I understand that as a kid, cause it's just like, feeling like a fuckboy is like, you like, and like that arrogant fuckboy is like, it's kind of accepted, like, oh, it's cool. Not to say it's cool, but like, niggas need to understand, bro. You can have multiple women and not be anybody's villain. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, I feel like a nigga just doing girls wrong, like, that's a valid reason, especially if you know something that's serious. So, what do you do if your baby daddy, you see, me no know if I answer that, because me no deal with that. Me no deal with that. Lone, I don't know if it's Donnie or Danny. Thank you for being tuned in. I appreciate you, Muddy. What do I do if my baby daddy is constantly ignoring our kids and very distant in our relationship? I want to fix things with him, but I keep hearing rumors of him cheating. Let me get on your ass. And I feel like I'm not gonna have a long stream. Like, I was talking up, this was like a podcast tonight. This was good advice tonight. I think I'm gonna end the stream on this note tonight. I honestly believe, and I may end the stream on a disagreeable note, but that's fine because I don't own children, so I can say whatever. I feel like if you have a kid with somebody and they're you seen that in that person before you had that kid, bro. Stop this cat, bro. Characteristics don't lie. Like, a person's, stop. Like, you're not telling me you ain't see the bumminess in this nigga before you had the kids with this nigga, bro? Come on, bro. Like, me no know, bro. How long you was with this nigga? How long you was with this nigga? Don't lie. Don't lie because we don't know who you are. So how long you was with this nigga? You not commenting. Look at you. You can't even lie. Now you feel it in your chest. You wasn't with this nigga for long. 1.5 years. What do you mean 1.5 years? That's when the delusion already caught up with you. That's how you know you're tinging up for the baby when you say a couple months with a year. What do you mean 1.5 years? Do you hear that, bro? Bro. Oh my God, bro. What do you mean 1.5 years, bro? You don't know that nigga. Let me do the research right now. It's crazy because I said, how long does it take to know somebody's character? It's talking about 3 to 4 months. These white people with these live, love, laugh posters, they need to stop having access to these blogs because people are literally just talking. Imagine going on Google, you seeing some shit from Quora and Medium talking about it takes 3 to 4 months to know somebody. Bro, what are they putting on Google? I remember I was in my classroom and we had it was some psychologist lady that came in our classroom and she was like, it is an estimate amount of 7 years before you fully know somebody's character in depth, to the point where, like, you can legit, like, assume how they would operate in a situation. They talking about 3-4 months, bro. These people are talking, bro. I feel like it's certain conversations you gotta have with people before a child even comes to play. Like you low key gotta let a man talk more about how he wanna raise his children before you even bring up that conversation. Like you gotta see about we living in a world where you gotta see how passionate this nigga is about having kids. See what I'm saying? Like you just having kids with a nigga. Like and I'm not saying this is you because I don't know you, but see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying to wait 7 years. I'm just giving you what the lady had told me. But bro, before I have a child with somebody, I'ma just feel like I really know that person in and out. Like I seen you in your worst moments to seeing the worst version of you to seeing this like I don't when I'm 25 I'll get back to you. When I'm 25 I'll get back to you. But so should I leave him? No, whoa there. Kids are involved. I don't know about that. That is a prayer, that is a journal, that is a Bible. Hey. But this is a good stream, see what I'm saying? I talked a lot, so I'm just tired more than usual. This is more, this my mind is working. But you know, advice is good sometimes. Sometimes it's good for a little FaceTime type stream. See what I'm saying? Yes, bro, my head busting, bro. I'm about to get cross-eyed, which I think, bro. This was a informational stream like this. Like, don't do that, bro. My head busting, bro. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. I had to ask you guys something. It's like I'm so fucking slow. I need a fashion designer from the city. If anybody knows a fashion designer from New York City who can actually sew and make things from scratch, please hit me. If somebody knows people who actually like direct, really can direct films, hit me. And yeah. Okay. Be safe, y'all. Safety. My skin, my soul, my lung, my artery. Join them the Discord. Yes. Safe.